Okay, so I just went through the entire Black Ops 3 campaign, and I'm so confused. So I tried to piece by piece every step of the way, what would happen, what happened, all that stuff. So at the end, you're in a frozen forest. After Taylor rips out his DNI, after Hendricks goes crazy, you're in a frozen forest. And near the end, you hear him repeat all the stuff you hear Corvus saying, like "Let your mind relax." You're in a frozen forest. The snowflakes are falling. Stuff like that. So it's just near the end, you have to purge your DNI. So, and I love how they tied this into Black Ops. I know nothing in the story connects to the other Black Ops, but I'll tell you how exactly it does. So you have Taylor, you have Corvus, and you have the player. Okay? So at the end, you have to purge the your DNI, and you're with Taylor, and you went to shoot Corvus, but Taylor saves you, and you have to purge. So as it's purging, as it's in the process, it's at 80%. You open the door, the ZSF soldier asks your name, and you say Taylor, and that's kind of mind blown. But this is what I've gathered. So if you were to compare your player to David Mason, okay? You are David Mason. Or Alex Mason. Whatever. I mean Alex Mason. The first Mason. And Taylor is kind of like what Reznov did. So with Alex Mason, the numbers got to him. You know how he was, Dragovich, Steiner, they must die. And the third one, I can't remember off the top of my head. Yeah. So Taylor acts as sort of a Reznov, and when you're purging, you player Alex Mason gets taken over by Taylor or Reznov. So that's what I've gathered. If you guys have done or gathered anything else, I'd really like to know, because I'm trying to make sense of all this, because they did make some, Easter eggs, like how they talked about Khalil was talking about how Raul Menendez made it all possible for the drones and the Drone Act and all that. But that's it. But I think this connection is pretty solid, and I'd like to hear what anyone else thinks about it. So please let me know and post it in the comments. Thanks, guys.